We often project our own experiences and expectations on other people, especially if they're famous. If your object of projection is also relatable to you in any way, you may develop a greater admiration for them. This is how we create our idols. We identify people we like, that talk a language we understand, and we eventually bond with them. That bond can be created because we admire the attributes and qualities of said person, but also because we understand their flaws. There's something about seeing a strong and successful person being vulnerable that is also comforting to us. It's like watching Superman bleed, so we instinctively feel attracted to them. With that being said, everybody has a personal reason to like or dislike Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. For me, personally, I think Messi is an absolute football genius, capable of creating goal situations that are impossible for others to do. But I prefer Ronaldo, and I'm sure you'll understand why. Ronaldo comes from a very poor background in Ilha de Madeira, in Portugal. He started playing football at the age of 8, and when only 12 years old, he was signed for Sporting. Ronaldo moved to Lisbon to pursue his dream of being a professional footballer. He was living on his own, as a child, having to deal with a big city and a very different culture from the small island he was born in. Cristiano has said that this period was one of the toughest of his life, being made fun of because of his accent, unable to fit in and crying every night, missing his home and his family. Without any money to go back home, Cristiano used to spend Christmas Eve alone in his room, watching TV or playing video games. 5 years later, in 2002, Ronaldo would make his debut for the professional sporting team, and his sacrifice was about to be worth it. He would soon also score his first goal, and the eyes of all European giants were turning to the Portuguese young star of only 17 years of age. Historic Arsenal coach Arsene Wenger said he had dinner with Cristiano at that time and almost managed to sign him. But destiny had something different prepared for Ronaldo. In August 2003, Sporting played a friendly against Manchester United in Portugal. After a phenomenal performance from Cristiano that couldn't be stopped by the world-class defenders of United, Sir Alex Ferguson was determined to acquire Ronaldo on a permanent move, urgently. Although Cristiano had a very skinny frame and lack of some attributes he developed over time, like his strength or his heading ability, his speed and confidence were enough to make a huge impact on the game. Ronaldo's move to Manchester was completed in 2003, and the rest is history. On the 6 years he played for Manchester, he managed to win 3 Premier Leagues, 4 League Cups, 1 UEFA Champions League, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and was named the best football player on the planet in 2008. Then, in 2009, rumors of a transfer to the Spanish giant Real Madrid started appearing.
Why you never give the proper answer about Madrid? Please, Ronnie. All the time these questions, stupid questions. No, I'm gonna stay here. I want to stay here.
Here, we reach the central point of why I prefer Ronaldo over Messi, and I have a feeling you'll understand my view. Let's visualize the situation. Cristiano always had the dream of playing for Real Madrid. The Spanish team, however, was going through a terrible moment. They had won the Spanish league only 4 times in the last 10 years and didn't win the Champions League since 2002, not even with the Galacticos squad. A team full of superstars that was supposed to win everything, but failed to dominate Europe. Combine that with the emergence of one of the best teams in football history, Guardiola and Messi's Barcelona, implementing the tiki-taka playing style. Real Madrid was trying to sign a pack of great players to turn the tie around and go back to being the greatest club on earth, but the future was absolutely unclear. Even with all that happening, Cristiano went to Madrid in July 2009. What expected the Portuguese there was nothing but hell. Coach Manuel Pellegrini couldn't put together a team efficient enough to compete with the army that Guardiola had created in Barcelona. After the Chilean was sacked, Portuguese José Mourinho took on the job, but soon realized he had a lot of work to do if he wanted to have the best team in Spain. In November 2010, the La Liga Clásico ended in a massive 5-0 for Barcelona.
But the victory is a reward for the side that played well and a punishment for the side that didn't. I'm disappointed as I expected a lot more from my team, and the players all share my view.
Then, when both teams clashed in the 2011 Champions League semi-final, a historical event, the difference in quality was, again, abysmal, with the first game being a Barcelona masterclass in the Santiago Bernabéu. So, as an exercise, I tried to put myself in the mental condition that Cristiano Ronaldo was probably going through at that moment. Imagine you are the best player on earth, then you decide to leave the team where you had great success to try on new challenges. You are signed for the greatest club in the whole history of the sport, with the spotlight on you, to be their new leader. You're already someone that drags loads of attention and criticism, way more than usual. But now this great club is also going through really difficult times, and you see the other side is getting stronger and stronger. It seems like an impossible mission. How is this going to work? Why would anyone take on this challenge? How can you see the light on the end of this tunnel? In my life, I've often faced situations where everything seemed too hard for me. I just couldn't find the strength to fight back. And I didn't have millions watching me and criticizing every step I took. So I see Cristiano taking on this challenge and I think to myself, well, maybe we actually can do the impossible. I don't know how, but Cristiano found a way through that hell. One step at a time, Real Madrid managed to reach and even surpass Barcelona level, winning 4 Champions League titles in 5 years. Cristiano scored 18 goals on Barcelona in that period. There's a great quote that says, "Impotence is realizing that you are smaller than the reality that confronts you. Wisdom is understanding that reality confronts you, not so that you diminish, but so that you can be." I love Lionel Messi as a player, but I don't think he would see the light at the end of the tunnel like Ronaldo did. We'll never know, it's just a guess. But that is my very personal reason for being a fan of him. Because I can't see how it's possible to win my personal battles sometimes. I can't see where's my will to fight. But Cristiano saw.
Todo tiene solo no hay solución para la muerte. Todo lo demás hay solución. La vida es bella.